Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Don't be mistaken by that bright light over my shoulder. It is a lovely day right now, but it is not going to be. We are forecast a storm to come rolling in, and what that means is a drop in air pressure, which is fantastic. Just before a storm, and normally during a storm actually, the fishing can be absolutely incredible, especially for the predatory fish. Pike and perch, zander, they all love that low drop in pressure. I've probably got about 4 hours or so before the real heavy rain starts to come in, so fingers crossed we can get a few fish before then, otherwise I'm going to be getting soaked. Oh, right, so before I got on with this session, I will mention something quickly. Straight after my last session, where I was in the river, up close and personal with a pike, getting some wicked takes, I wanted some bigger fish. We missed out on that big one, obviously, that we had to follow it in. We had a bit of rain, the river rose up, and I went out there with these baits. Great big, 23 centimetre, line through glide roach, and I tell you what, it got absolutely demolished. They were smashing it at my feet. I even got a little bit more underwater footage. It was crazy action, but I don't want to be making repetitive content for you guys one after the other. I don't want to go down the river, make a pike video, go back down the river, make another pike fishing lure video. So you'll be getting that maybe next week or the week after. So I've come out to the Syndicate water today in the hope of once again catching pike, because we're out here with these great big baits again, but we are on a different venue. So it's not too repetitive, and fingers crossed there's a slightly bigger stamp in here and we might be able to get a real monster if we're lucky. Let's get cracked on with some fishing. I feel like there's going to be a fish down one of these margins. That one looks a bit more fishy, I think. If I was a fish, that's where I'd be sat. Whoa, there we go, there we go. Yes, only a small jack pike. Absolutely crushed it though. Oh yes, quite strong actually. Why does his jaw feel weird? It's got like an extra thick plate on this side of his jaw. Nice fish though, look at that. Proper good quality, big old bait hanging out the side of his mouth. That's what you need for these fish. They bloody love it. Be super careful because he is just hooked around the gill. Oh no, he's not hooked around the gill raker. He's hooked in the gill plate next to the gill raker. So we've got to be very careful not to nick the gill raker. There we go, we did well there. Beautiful fish as well, and bigger than I thought. Absolutely beautiful, pristine quality. Probably a fish of about 7 or 8 pound. I'd say probably about 8 pound. Absolutely stunning, and the way they hit it is absolutely ferocious. These big baits are getting absolutely demolished as well, and these pike are so healthy. It is great to see. Now we're obviously fishing with big boy baits today because we're after the big pike in the Syndicate water, and for that reason I need my big boy rod. So this is the 250 gram SG8 Alpha, and the baits I'm using, as you've probably seen me throwing out so far, are these Savage Gear line through baits. This is the glide roach. It's actually got a bit of an extra little fin on the back of it there, which just helps to make it turn and glide in the water. So you can be very lazy, and you'll probably see me doing it somewhat in this session, and straight retrieve it. But the best way to get action out of this bait is actually, oh, carp was boshed over there. The best way to get action out of this bait is actually to twitch it all the way in. Just little turn to the reel. I'm not banging the rod tip like a jerk bait, just twitching it like that, half turn to the reel, which will send that bait going side to side in a great big gliding action. And that is the sort of thing that will absolutely trigger those pike to take it. It's a slow sink, which means it's obviously not going to fall super fast through the water column. This lake currently is really, really weedy after the summertime. It takes a while for the weed to die down. So I'm bringing it in probably only about 1 foot, 2 foot deep at max, above the weed beds. That slow twitching retrieve is just enough to get those pike to look up and like that. And that's exactly what's happening this session and what will continue to happen as we go on. Let's try and get some more. There was a pike. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, he spooked off. He looked at me right in the eyes. He has come back. I think he's gonna whip my bait. Oh no, he did. What a strike from me. What was, what was that? I was trying to strike into next week. Now, on a serious note, my bait was sat on the weed as I was twitching it. So I knew that I'd have to get a real good hook set on it just to be able to get the hooks in, and I still didn't. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a nice fish. Oh, strong fish. Come on. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Oh, nice. Oh. Nice fish. Absolutely choked it. In fact, I'll get him unhooked quickly while he's in the net because one of the trebles is actually loose. Let's get this bad boy unhooked. There we go. Absolutely destroyed it. Literally. Well, it's doubles only today. I didn't think this pike was as big as it was in the water. I thought maybe it was an 8-pounder, 9-pounder, but look how fat it is. It's basically about as fat as a sort of February pike. And this fish went just under 12 pound. I think it was like I've just weighed it, 11 pound 10 or something, 11 pound 12. But a fantastic pike, absolutely beautiful. They really are stunning fish from this lake, and I really enjoy catching them. This one nailed it almost in front of me. I actually spooked this one out from the margin. I had a cast out, nailed it straight away. That is awesome. Oh, the sun's come out on this corner of the lake and it's so bright. But we've got a lovely tree here to the right. We've hardly any leaves left on it now. But it looks like a perfect spot for a pike to be chilling out. Oh my God, there was! Oh, I should have put a drone up or something, shouldn't I? Perfect spot for a pike. Oh wait, there is a pike. Convenient that. I'm going to have to be really careful with this one. In fact, I might not even get him in the net. I might just handline him. That one was so aggressive. Yeah, he's got one hook in the gill plate and one hook in the mouth. Stop, stop, stop. You're going to cause yourself an injury. He's come off. He's come off. He's still there. He's still there. He came off, but he's in these reeds, I think. Oh, I got him in the net. I got him. That's a nice fish as well. It's starting to become apparent that whenever I think there's going to be a pike in a swim, there ends up being a pike in a swim. So what I might start doing is getting the drone up in some of these areas. As soon as I think to myself, there's going to be a pike here, I might send the drone up just to have a look. Look at the girth of this fish. Really solid. You don't expect the fish this time of year to be that chunky and fat. They must have loads and loads of bait fish out there. I just said, didn't I? This tree looks perfect for a pike. I bet there's one here. First cast, bang, absolutely nailed it. I need to start taking that into account more often. If I think there's going to be a fish there, there probably is going to be a fish there, eh, Mr. Pike? My God, he was aggressive. Oh, let's get him back.
Two seconds later.
Oh, Mr. Pike, Mr. Pike. I'm not saying Mr. Pike, I'm saying I'm Mr. Pike. It hit it, I don't think it felt the hooks. Let's try again. Come on. Where are you? Don't know if it was very big or not. It looked reasonable. I think he's gone. I think we missed our chance with Mr. Pike. Nope, I think he's following it. He is following it. No, we've missed our chance with that one. Spooked him off. Now I know there's some mice that live under here, and every time I lift it up and every single time I scare them, and they keep coming back. Oh, that one looks dead. Oh, one of them's dead, guys. Oh no, maybe that's from where I've dropped it last time I came here. Now I feel like a terrible person. Now I'm gonna get arrested by PETA. Oh no. No, no, run, run. Whoa, what a hit. Oh my God. Another one. Get in. That was a good strike, that. Woo. Wish I got the drone up then. That was a fantastic strike. Right, I slowed the retrieve down as well. Just inhaled it from the back. Don't jump. Come on round, baby. Hook's on the outside of the mouth, so I don't want to get the net underneath it. What a great session. Oh, that's another double. That is another double. Okay, I said that both hooks are on the outside. I am wrong. He absolutely choked it. I told you that take was absolutely wicked. Oh, look at that. That was nice. God, he's a chunky one. Yes. Well, would you look at that specimen? An absolute beauty. Absolutely nailed it in front of me. Just slowly reeled it in, just changed my retrieve up slightly, and it engulfed it fully from the back. This is probably the biggest fish of the session so far. First one I caught, I think, was about just under 12 pounds. I think this one's probably a bit more than that, but it's absolutely fantastic fishing. I've had 4 or 5 fish right now. The rain is just about to come. You can tell it's getting darker, can't you? But what a session I'm having. Yes. Well guys, you could probably see a bit of sun on my face, but there's not much of it because those black clouds are well and truly coming over now, and it's just started to rain. I don't think there's much point in me carrying on the session anymore, is there? I've had a fantastic time. We've just caught the second double figure fish of the day, which has been fantastic. I think I've had 4 or 5 pike in total, missed 2 or 3 pike, and the average size has been great. That bait I've used has been getting demolished. Those natural looking baits with the natural action on a water like this where it's crystal clear is absolutely killer. And as I mentioned earlier on in the video, I have used this bait literally 2 or 3 days ago on the river, to the point where it got almost ripped to shreds by the pike on there. So you'll be seeing that maybe next week or maybe the week after. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link down in the description below to where you can find this bait, and also to where you can find the setup that I've used today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. Like I say, there's some wicked up close and personal at my feet pike action coming very, very soon. So make sure you stick around for that. Thank you. Bye bye.